Hi, everybody. It's Sunday, October 10th, 2021. Very important update today. Today, I want to highlight the reasons why I think you should be preparing for a blackout and a dark winter coming to the United States. Yes, this winter, 2021. Now, first of all, quick side note, I apologize to all the people that reached out and contacted me. I got caught up on some of my emails this weekend. I spent about over an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and only got through maybe about 10% of all the messages. So the people that have been sending me links, articles, even articles that they wrote, I apologize. I'm not able to get to those more quickly, but I will be working through those in the coming weeks. As most of you know, I'm just a one-man operation. I don't have a team of photographers or camera crew and editors and people to make websites for me. I wish I did, but just simply time doesn't permit right now. So I appreciate everyone that supports me here on this channel. Also, quick note as well before we get started. Some of you have been asking me about how to support me on Patreon. I'm not on Patreon anymore. I tried it and it was kind of a hassle. There was a lot of rules that I had to learn, things you couldn't talk about. So I decided to just do more output here on this channel for you guys, my bulls and bears. And you can support me just by coming back. Make sure you're subscribed, sharing these videos, and also getting the word out. The more people that are just aware of how the basics of this economy work, the more things will improve, in my opinion. Of course, I don't think this channel is going to be enough to wake enough people up to what's really happening, but at least you can spread the message and maybe they'll go and make their own video platform or spread the message in a different way. So a little bit of spreading the message can actually multiply over time. So I think it's very important. Let's go ahead and get into today's topics here with the outages and what's headed to the United States. Dark winter, in my opinion. And let's start with what's happening in other countries, and what is happening here in the United States will be next. But first, Lebanon loses electricity after power stations run out of fuel. And I'm surprised at how many people think that this could never happen in the United States. And these people, they say, JJ, why are you talking about other countries? The United States different. Yes, the United States different. Yes, we're worse. We're worse. The United States, in my opinion, we're more dependent than any other country. We have the world's biggest printing press. We're the world's largest debtor nation. Don't you understand? I don't understand these people that say America is the almighty, that nothing ever can go wrong in America. What's wrong with these people? Are they drunk? Are they stoned? Are they both? Why do people think that the American people and just the American way is fail proof? It's amazing. But Lebanon did see their electricity come back on here recently. Luckily for the people there, it was about a 24-hour blackout, which is a long time when you consider, especially in America, how many people are addicted to their electronics, to their pads, to their screens, to their social media platforms. You know, we saw Facebook go out and it was an outrage. It seems like some people barely survived. But back to the real issues here is the shortages, the outages, and real quick, people that think that America is, the almighty and everybody's great here in America and wonderful. Here's a shot here of Americans. These are Americans. This is out of the Kim Gary YouTube channel, and he films a lot of stuff going on in Philadelphia. So this is America. So everyone that thinks that America is, high and mighty and perfect and nothing ever can go wrong here, this is America. Take a look at some of these shots from this filming of Philadelphia streets and alleys. And I'll let you go check that out. The channel is Kim Gary. It's just Kim, Kim, and then Gary. It's all one word, Gary. And so this is America. People that think that our people are just the best in the world, and all these other countries, they're not as smart as us. They're not as healthy as us. They're not as great. People say America's great. Well, this is America right here. How great does it look to you? And they filmed this woman for looked like 10 minutes, and I don't know what she was doing, but this is a wake-up call. I mean, if anybody thinks that America's perfect or not prone to any sort of downturn or tragedy. We also are seeing fuel shortages in many countries, and I think that's coming here to the U.S. And we're going to see some insane prices. We're going to talk about that here in a few minutes. But New York Times article See how Britain's gas shortages became a crisis overnight. It only takes 1 or 2 days for people to um, be completely helpless if it weren't for the supply chain. Right, and that's another thing. Most people in the United States live in some sort of debt. They're dependent on their credit cards. And that's why I say if it weren't for the credit cards and the endless debt, most people probably wouldn't even survive. Most people just can't go out and pay cash for everything that they need. And I said that a few reports ago, and people were shocked. What? Most people wouldn't survive? That's insane. That's a crazy thing to say, JJ. I think it's true. Most people can't pay cash for all the things they need. Most people are in debt. Most people live paycheck to paycheck, right? So when I say most, that's not everyone, but most people, if you look, are in some sort of debt. They can't afford to buy things with the money that they already have, with the digits in their wallets or in their accounts. Right, and back to Lebanon for a minute, we did see that fuel shortages were a big part of the shutdown for Lebanese power plants. And do people think it's not going to happen here? We just had a huge, huge oil spill off of the coast here of California. And, this started up in Orange County, and it's already showing up in the waters down here in northern San Diego County. But no, nothing bad can ever happen, America. We're great. Nothing bad can ever go on here. And, we've seen this time and time again, these huge oil spills. And now we're seeing just insane fuel prices. In some parts of California, you're seeing $8 plus, $8 plus gasoline. And I retweeted this one. Now, most of California is between $4 and $5, but in this particular location, which was off the coast, which more expensive, it also looks like a very remote area off of the one freeway. This was filmed.
All right, I kid you not. This is real. Again, crazy things you see on the side of the road in California. This little gas station here. Kind of a cool little place. On the edge of the ocean, Highway 1, but check that out. 850, 8 or 750. Make sure you're fueled up before you stop here.
Here we are. I mean, we've got the labor shortage, the driver shortages, fuel shortages. I think are going to accelerate here, and we get into the winter. And people ask me why I haven't moved out of California. Well, the top part of the country I wouldn't want to live in with the cold up there. And if you're out of fuel in California, you'll still be okay. Of course, California, we have a lot of other problems here. We have the fires. We've got the oil spills. We've got the homelessness, the high cost of living, the crime. Right, in some parts, of course, worse than others. But people are asking me, why I haven't moved. There's many reasons. Also, if you move now, you're going to pay insane amounts for property no matter where you go. You can go to a small town somewhere and pay a lower cost, but then good luck finding a job. All right, back to gas prices here. Americans are paying the most for gas in 7 years. I don't know. People just seem like a lot of people seem like they think that it's impossible for things to get worse. And I'm asking in many episodes I've asked, and I'll ask again, let me know what's going to change direction here. What's going to bring prices back down? Is there going to be a big surge in manufacturing? Is there going to be a big miracle that pops up here that's going to change this? I don't see it. If you see it, again, let me know down in the comments, because I ask, often I ask here, what's going to change the direction here. Speaking of power outages, we also saw this happen over in China, and this was just recently. This came out a few days ago. This is a New York Times article. Looks like they want me to subscribe here, but I'm sure most of you saw that article somewhere, saw that news. All right, the labor shortage. This one's out of Forbes. Most small businesses unable to fill all jobs opening in September as labor shortage grows. It's getting worse. Just like we said 6 months ago, a year ago, things are going to continue to get worse. And, if you're not ready for this, if you're not preparing for this, it could be very, very painful times coming, dark winter. Prepare people, because these shortages, possible outages, blackouts could very easily come here to the United States. We're not immune to this. America is not the almighty. America is not perfect, like many people of you out there still think. Continue to prepare. It's going to get bad, folks, in my opinion. Please let me know what you think down in the comments. Stay well, stay safe, keep stacking. Bye for now. Stay positive, stay aware.